Alright, here we are. I am playing solo versus squads in Conqueror-rank. And this is day and night, as you can see on the bottom right side of my screen. So it's going to be dangerous because my visibility is limited. But perhaps it's actually probably good for my cause because I don't exactly have... I'm at a disadvantage because I'm fighting against, squads of 4, right? And everyone here is so good that if you don't play carefully and you don't take advantage of your smaller signature, it's much harder to win this match. And so yeah, the situation right now is that, as I said before, this is solo versus squads. So it's just me alone. So what that means is if I get knocked out, it's over. There's no revive. It's just, that's it. The reason that's important is because you're going to notice that I'm going to be making decisions that don't really reflect people that my skill level would normally do. And what I mean by that is I'm going to probably be hiding for the majority of the game and taking safe measures to ensure that my survival is guaranteed and, I'm safer and that I'm not going to be chasing kills for the majority of the game. Right now, okay, I thought I heard footsteps. Right now, okay, actually, I'm going to take the suppressor. I already have a suppressor for it, okay? The reason I think I'm going to take suppressor to overcompensate for this game is because stealth is so crucial to my survival that I have to maintain it if I want to live. Right now, however, because I jumped in this awkward location, I also have to focus on a way to get to the main part of the island, which includes crossing the bridge. Why I'm hesitant about that is because it's well known that this bridge has, bridge campers, and that if I drive my car down here and they see that it's just one driver and there's no one to shoot back at them, it's really easy to get knocked out. I'm going to increase my mobility by taking off my gun and just running across. It's not like having my gun out is going to prevent me from just instantly dying because I only have level 1 armor at this point. So usually if you're playing as a Conqueror rank, you want to treat this game like a zombie apocalypse game. Now that's going to sound pretty funny because that's not what it is. It's a shooting game. But when you think of it as a zombie apocalypse game, a lot of things will start to make a lot more sense. For example, this game is very sound-based. Zombies are sound-based. If you shoot a gun in any zombie, mainstream movie, zombies will come to you. That's why a lot of people, they don't like to shoot guns, or there's a whole myth that, a zombie can see a lit cigarette from a mile away and all that. So yeah, you don't want to fire guns that often. Same thing applies here. When you don't need to fire, you don't have to fire, because if you fire and you attract a whole squad, you're not winning the game. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you get one or two kills, but that's not going to benefit you because you're going to drop 40 points. Okay, let's see. Everything here is really important. Okay, I probably don't need that many UMP ammo, but I do need a lot of health packs. I do plan on staying in the blue zone for a very long time. If you play with a lot of Chinese players, they have this term for this. They call it go. It's their way of saying just stay in the zone and just stay along the edge of the zone and kind of wait for it's their way of saying to play it safe. They have this whole way, I've been playing with a lot of Chinese Conquerors lately and been picking up a few vocab from them here and there. So it's called go. We're gonna go it. That's how they'll say. Oh, let's play this. They don't say let's play this game safely. They say let's play this like a go. It's awesome. I'm gonna drop the UMP for the AKM because the AKM is a very powerful weapon that can wipe out squads before having to reload. The thing about guns like M4 is that it's got everything going for it. M4 is almost the perfect weapon, and that's why you see it so often, right? When something's popular, it must mean it works well. The problem I have with the M4 is that because it's so perfect, when everyone uses it, as a solo fighting against 4 M4s and you have an M4, there's not much of an advantage going for you because you're using the same weapon everyone else is using. So it just boils down to 1 versus 4. When you use an AKM, however, you get to exploit the advantages that AKM has over M4 and try to mitigate the disadvantages of the AKM that the AKM has over the M4, and then you can use that to win. For example, the AKM is inaccurate, but it's powerful. Like, simple as that. It's powerful, but it's inaccurate. So if you can somehow get really close to an enemy, then accuracy is not an issue. So all the advantages of the M4 being really accurate, very precise, it's useless, right? But what does the AKM have? It does 49 damage per bullet, has 40 shots, right? So it's a total of 1960 damage. Yeah, 1,960 damage per clip. So that means you can pretty much kill everyone on the team, 10 bullets per person, before having to reload. An M4 player will probably have to reload much earlier than that, if they want to have a chance, to wipe out a whole squad. This is very, very not important if you're playing with like a squad of Conquerors and everyone's like super good and everyone does, carries their weight. But if you're playing alone, you need to be able to wipe out squads. Like, not because, you're trying to be this, hardcore, killer, but, it's for, self-defense, right? So earlier, I was saying about the whole zombie apocalypse thing. You want to treat this game like a zombie apocalypse. Avoid all major cities, stay on the move, stay hidden, don't shoot unless you need to, be low profile, and don't engage people that you don't have to engage. Treat everyone in this world like zombies. Like, pretend if you get shot, you'll turn into a zombie. You don't want that. So stay away from all major cities. Stay in zone, stay in the blue zone, like the danger zone if you have to, and you'll do just fine. I'm playing this. I'm providing this commentary because I want to give you like a good idea of what it's like, or how to push to conquer. I'm gonna give you tips and tricks. And it boils down to this. You want to be top 10 no matter what. Even if you get 0 kills, and you don't want 0 kills, you want at least 2 kills or your drop points. But even if you get 0 kills, if you're not top 10, you drop 40 points. Now, every time you win, by the time you get to like ace or crown, you only gain 5 or 6 points. So, I need to focus on this real quick. Okay, I need to go somewhere where there's no people. I'm really close to Pachinki. You only gain 5 or 6 points every time you win anyways. So to lose 40 points, that's like 8 games worth of time, and you don't want to waste a lot of time because the later you get to conquer, it means that you get to earn even more and more and more points in order to make up, to match, to get to that top 500. You know what I'm saying? Because only top 500 aces can get to conquer. And so usually, the easy way to get to Conquer is to just play a lot in the first 6 days. And during those first 6 days, you don't want to be dropping, 40 points. That can do you no good, because then, you have to waste even more time. You have to, grind even more points. And it's just not a good situation for anyone. So, yeah, play safe. You want to get to top 10. If possible, shoot for first place. The difference between second place and first place is massive. A first place with around 2 kills can get plus 17. A second place with the same amount of kills gets plus 7. So it's a difference of 10 points. That is massive. That's a massive amount of points. Plus 17 points as an ace player is phenomenal. That is an excellent amount of points to earn. That's like 2 games of that, and you'd be able to make up 1 loss. So it's a really good situation to be in. I'm going to hide the car here because, like I said, even though it's in zone, you don't want anyone to know you're here. If I park it anywhere right there, someone's going to see it. So, that's not what that's not ideal. Right now, I'm also looking for night vision goggles. It's really unfortunate that I have to, let's see. I don't need that. What did I pick up? Yeah, I'm also looking for night vision goggles. They normally it wouldn't be this hard to find. It's just this game is trying to make it interesting for me. PUBG doesn't want me to win. It boils down to that. I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. If I don't see the enemy, I feel less tempted to shoot. But as you can see what I'm doing now, stay near the zone, stay near the edge of the zone. That way you know for sure that if there are enemies right in front of you, they're going to be in front of you. They're all going to be right here in front of you. No one's going to be coming from the back. Of course, there are exceptions. There are going to be people that are trying to do this very same thing, but it's much safer than being, like, for example, if you look at a map, it's safer than being at shelter, right, or being at school. You know, if you're a Conqueror or you're trying to push the Conqueror, you don't want to be at the center of attention. And the reason I'm trying to do this as a solo is because, you know, if I can do it as a solo, then for sure as a squad you'd be able to do it. Even though, you know, yeah, as a squad, there's also difficulties with squads because you have to make sure everyone's cooperative with you, everyone's willing to hide with you, because there's a lot of players in this game that are more than willing to just rush in, and then when they rush in, they get themselves killed, and then you face a moral dilemma of whether you want to go, you know, revive them, but then risk your own life and drop 40 points, and it just becomes a whole mess. And I'll drop that. Okay, stay near the edge of the zone. Because we're not fighting anyone, or you know, we don't hope to fight anyone, in order to gain points, we're going to purposely stay in the blue zone. We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay in the blue zone, purposely take damage so we can heal up. That's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to do this because at the end of the game, the amount of damage you take is factored into the total amount of points you have. Your support, your healing, your looting, your damage, your kills, your survival time, all that is factored into, you know, how many points you get at the end of the match. So if you don't do that much, you know, if you don't take a lot of damage, that's points you're losing. In addition, I'm checking my car right now for fuel. And that's another thing. You want to keep a lot of fuel tanks and a lot of bandages. The reason for that is because you have to always stay on the move and you're probably going to be in a zone for a long time. So you want to keep at least 3 fuel tanks. Like 3 is a good number. Like 2 is like, it's like decent. You don't want 1 fuel tank. 1 fuel tank is like a little too little. So you want at least, like, you know, 3 fuel tanks. Carry so many bandages. Carry a lot of bandages. Carry as many first aid kits, bandages, healing, painkillers, energy drinks as you can. Because to survive, you're going to need to stay, okay, this is where I do not want to go. Because, you know, people coming from Nova are going to go to that bridge. Looking at the zone right now, I don't want to be in school because all the enemies earlier from school are going to go this way. Everyone from Nova are going to go this way. So I think the best bet for me is for me to go to like Lipovka, which is dangerous for me because then I have to drive through the center of a circle. But it just needs to be done because right now where I am is not exactly a good zone because people from Pachinki are going to come this way. So I'm going to drive this way. And earlier, I don't know whether I heard shots or not, but because I was too busy talking. But right now, just try to keep on the move. Don't stop the car for any reason because I don't have the best armor right now. I only have like a level 2 vest and a level 1 helmet. Okay, great. So those were shots I heard earlier. We're going to steer away from those enemies because, you know, it's not even just the fact that there's enemies there and we're not going to fight them. It's the fact that those gunshots will attract more thirsty squads to want to go to that direction. So we're going to go here, hide for a bit. I still need a night vision goggles because those things can like really save lives. I really could use night vision goggles. You know, I almost feel tempted to yeah. Okay. Half grip. That's the best grip to put on it. Okay, I think I'm not going to take the frag grenades. It's more important for me to stay hidden, so I'm going to prioritize the smoke grenades in this match. In addition, these 2 fuel tanks, I don't plan to carry them for a long time because they take up a bunch of inventory, so I'm going to fill up the car right now. Okay, so yeah, fuel tanks and bandages. Well, more collectively, you know, fuel tanks and healing items is what you want. So yeah. Stay hidden, stay on the move, don't be the same place twice. So I might not need night vision anymore. I'm still going to have to go to like Lipovka or like maybe one of these houses here because I'm still very close to Milta, which is perhaps the most toxic city in this whole map. So I'm going to dive on out of here, hope I don't run into a car along the way, and just hope for the best. Now, you don't want to die before the number on the top left corner of your screen shows 15. 23 people alive. There's no guarantee you're going to be top 10 because there's going to be a lot of people like me who play solo, and there's going to be a lot of people who just lose their entire squads. Oh crap! Okay, I don't know whether that's okay. So you don't want to be, think, oh, there's 20 people alive. Let's just go right in. You want to wait until at least 15 alive to get your 2 kills. And you want 2 kills because if you get 0 kills, you minus 6 points for, lack of kills, right? So you want to wait, you want to play opportunistically, right? So we're going to go to prison. I'm going to go drive past prison because this place is also pretty toxic. I'm going to drive right on over here and avoid all confrontations. We're going to stick to the edge of the zone. Stay quiet. Okay, I have 4 first aid. So that means I can afford to just stay here a bit. Okay, I thought I saw a person running. Okay, maybe I'm imagining things. This place is looted, so we're gonna keep going. Oh, there's another fuel tank. Do I still need fuel? Yeah, I could probably use more fuel. So usually the formula, the bottom line is whenever you jump Georgia pole, not Georgia pole, what am I saying? Don't jump Georgia pole. Whenever you jump in air angle, like you play this map, the formula is you want to jump places where no one is there. For example, here, let me just get us out of here first. I might have to go to, where should I go? I can go there. Let me just heal up real quick. You don't want to go to places like Novo or Georgia Pole because that place is, you risk, dying at the very beginning of the game. You want to jump places like Hospital. You want to jump places like Ferry Pier, Primorsk, Kameshki. You want to jump places that no one, for sure no one's going to go. And you want to jump there because, you get to loot up, you get to hide, you get to grab a car, you get to run. The worst thing you can do for yourself is to die before the number on the top left corner of my screen is, it's greater than 15. So, yeah, let's see. This is very dangerous. This house in front of me is also very dangerous. One thing, real quick tip. When you drive past a building, don't jump out of the car just yet. Listen for footprints. If there are footprints, don't stop. Like for right now, I'm listening for footsteps, right? I don't hear any footsteps, but they could be just hiding. Okay, I think I heard footsteps. I'm not sure. I'm paranoid right now. So I'm going to stay like... Yeah, I'm really paranoid right now. He could be standing very still for me. I don't know. Should I risk it? Should I go into the building? Okay, I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to use the AKM for this one. Okay, I guess I'm not going to the building. Guess what I'm really doing is making to the zone. Okay, so I haven't taken enough damage yet. And dead ahead is already the final circle. There's still 19 people, so I can't die yet. I need to wait until top 15, and I still need to get those 2 kills, so I need to opportunistically snipe people. That's basically what needs to happen. This match is a bit of a oh, someone's shooting at me already. Okay. Well, that's great. Okay, I can't tell which side of my car the shots are coming from. Like, I can't tell. Okay, it's most likely from here. Okay, well, this is just great. There's still 18 people. I can't engage anyone yet. It's good that they're shooting me so I know where they are. It's bad that they're shooting me because now everyone knows, I'm here as well. Now everyone's going to be shooting at me. So that's just like not a good thing. I might have to... Okay, so right now I guess it's time to fight because there's someone right there at the box. If I'm lucky, I might be able to knock him out. Okay, I thirsted him. Okay. Doesn't matter. I made it to 6th place. I got 1 kill. As you can see, my kill rating is brutal. So, because I only got 1 kill. If you want to raise rank, you want to at least get, 2 kills. So as you can see from the score, because I didn't get any kills, my kill rating -11. My survival, because I made it to 6th place, it's +3. So overall total, I don't know how it works. I don't know why +3 -11 is +0 ultimately. But I don't gain points. So that's good. It's not ideal, but, if you want to play safe when you get to Conqueror, that's just what you have to do. So a quick rundown of what I talked about. You want to jump places that has no one there, like Hospital, like Primorsk. Start from there, look for cars the highest priority, look for gas tanks, stock up on bandages, any kind of, healing item, and just basically hide it out the entire game, stay near the edge. Conquerors are, scary to fight against, but you don't get to see them if you're just, on the edge the entire time. And wait for the 15 people alive, then rush in and try to, thirst as many people as possible. Just like the way I did. Unfortunately, in my case, I could have killed maybe one more. It's just unfortunate that my car happened to run out of fuel at that moment, and I felt like I didn't have a time to fuel up because I was in the middle of the open, and I got 3 teams shooting at me. In an ideal situation, what would have happened was I would have killed him and had enough time to loot his body, because he definitely got that whatever was in that crate, had enough time to go into the shelter, heal up myself, and then go from there. And who knows, maybe I can wipe out another squad, right? Watch it be like a Groza that he had. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you get to Conquer, and that's how you stay as Conquer. Right now I'm ranked 462 in the server, NA server squads, and so I'm kind of near like the bottom. And if I lose points more, this is how you drop back down to ace, and you don't want to drop back down to ace. And so that's that. You gotta play it safe, and you gotta basically have a very strong survival instinct. You can't let impatience get into the way of your dreams. If you want to push Conquer, you need to play safe, and you have to play patiently, and you have to treat this game like a zombie simulator. You have to stay away from all major cities, avoid people at all costs. There's a mosquito in my room. Okay, I don't see it anymore. And you have to not fire people, and engage intelligently, right? Use a cautious aggression. Be aggressive, but be cautious. And that's pretty much it. That's how you get to Conquer. You want to heal as much as possible. If you are playing with a squad, have someone throw a Molotov cocktail, and so everyone can stand in the circle and get burned. If you can revive each other, you get support points. So that's just tips and tricks. Always thirst people. Always thirst the enemy. Is what I'm trying to say. Never ever give them a chance to heal, even if you know that unless it's like there's an emergency where in the most extreme cases where 3 of your teammates are knocked down, and you knock down 3 enemies, and the 4th enemy is like very, very far away, then don't go for it. Don't kill the last guy. Quickly heal your teammates. You want to get them up and running. Or if your teammate's gonna die, you can't get the revive in time, then go for it. Go for the revive and don't go for the kill. But in most cases, getting kills is extremely important to get points. I'm gonna expect opponents. I'm curious to see how how my the people who defeated me are doing. Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to smack this mosquito. I don't mean to be so loud. There's a mosquito next to me. I'm trying to smack it. I don't see it anymore again. Oh no, he got killed by this M4 wielding level 3'd out enemy, who seems to be the winning squad. He's doing really well. Let's see what his rank is. Diamond 4. Interesting. Kill death ratio of 2.5. Okay, let's see what it's. Maybe his buddy's better. 1.4. What about Drew? Was that the guy? 3.8. Man, they're all diamond ranks, and they don't have the best kill to death ratio. See, this exactly proves my point. You don't need to be the best killer to win a match. Look at these guys. They're diamond ranks with kill to death ratio of average of 2 or 3, and they're gonna win the game. And when they win the game, say what you want about them. Oh, they're campers or whatever. Be a hater. It doesn't matter. They won the game. You didn't. So props to them. They played it safe. They played it smart. And if anyone says that you're a loser for camping, well, they don't know how PUBG works. Because this isn't Call of Duty. If you want to shoot all day, go play Call of Duty. This isn't Call of Duty. This is PUBG. Camping is important. You gotta stay. You gotta survive. You gotta get to first place. You don't get to revive. This is not TDM. So, if you die for real, you don't get to revive, you're dead for real. You don't. So, this group knows what they're doing. Let's see. They don't have a lot of kills this game, right? 1 kill this guy. Oh, 5 kills on this guy. Yeah, this guy's got that extended mag on that Mini 14 as well. Okay, so that sounds kind of like an AKM or DP. Man. Wow, they got him. So that's yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope this helps. I might post more videos like this in the future to give you advice on how to get there to conquer. But let's start from this and let me know what you think about this in the comments.